We are in Cincinnati for the weekend, and we came down here to go to Halloween Haunt at Kings Island, and then maybe the Sign Museum and a few other things. And while we were here, we discovered that it is Oktoberfest. Now, that may not seem like a big deal. It's not really. Every city has an Oktoberfest, right? But we discovered that allegedly this is the biggest Oktoberfest anywhere outside of Munich.
Yeah, and it's only 3 days, I think.
Right. So we were like, what the hell, right? We just kind of threw our plans for the day in the trash can and decided that we were going to come down here and check this out because...
Yeah, and it's right around lunch, and we do love German food.
We do love German food and German beer, and why not?
Yeah.
Why not see what the hell is doing at the, allegedly again, I say, biggest Oktoberfest in the world outside of Munich.
Oh, and just so you know, I did look on their webpage. They give you 5 parking locations. We parked in one of them, $20 per park there.
Yeah, and actually it wasn't bad. Like, it was not as busy as I was expecting it to be, but also we are here at the very beginning. Yeah. This opened at 11 a.m. and it's like...
And it was only a 5-minute walk from our parking spot to the location. At least that's what it says.
It's 11:30, so we just wanted to get here early because I assume as the day goes on, it's going to get much busier. So we just wanted to get here and check it out.
Hey, it's Wes
and Chanda, and welcome to DinkLife. We are here in Cincinnati, and we are at the world's largest Oktoberfest outside of Munich. We didn't know about this. We had no plans to come here. This is kind of one of those like, oh my God, it's happening right now. We're here. We should go. So we did decide to come check it out. As you can see, we have already stopped and gotten a beer. These were $9 a piece, which actually is not
terrible
that bad.
For a festival. Yeah. It's also free to get into.
Free to get into. There appears to be a lot of food, a lot of beverages.
Yeah.
So
also, this is a new location it's at this year.
That is what we're hearing. And I did hear some guy behind us as we were walking in say this is much nicer than where it used to be. So we're just going to walk around and check it out and see what's happening. So come along with us.
We're heading up to the location here. Oh, and here's the entrance.
Just want to make sure she's all right.
Here it is. The entrance of their Oktoberfest. With a nice big stein here for a photo op. The beers over here at this little beer tent are $8 to $9. These are smaller beers, though, I'm guessing. Not big, huge liters. And here are some of the food tents. And they got the garlic mushrooms down there, which I've never seen in the States. Nice little statue. Got some food all around in here. I like this little bridge over here. You can walk underneath. Lots to drink too and eat. Here is a map of one part of it. And then here's even more. It's pretty large. Yeah. It's a pretty big festival.
That's all retail.
And there's even...
This is like food and...
Gotcha.
So that side is retail.
Walking drinks and beers.
If I had known we were coming to this, I would have worn my German shirt.
It's kind of cool. They got a little vape lounge right there. So you can vape. Frozen drinks. Mini donuts. Got some shopping over in here. Oh, and there's the official merch tent.
Oh, there's the aquarium.
There's where some bands play. This little Sam Adams beer area. Pretty slick. And you can play some lottery. Oh, big, huge barge of trash. Huh. It's a cool boat right there. It's a massive tent you can eat in. Band's playing inside too. For sure no shortage of places to get beer and food. They even have a place where you can watch games. Mmm, smells delicious. We have got to the end of the festival. It's at this end. It's like all these little stations that got breweries set up at.
The good thing is it looks like all of the beers at these places are like the same price.
Here's another beer location. They do have lots of varieties of beer. And they got some food trucks parked in this area. And there's another one. Here's some of the merch this year for the Oktoberfest.
Goulash with spätzle and garlic mushrooms, which I will not be eating. But I will try this. Got some pepper chunks. It smells delicious. That's nice. It's hot. And it's like 90 degrees out, so that's not really helping, but it's nice.
Hey! So we're trying mushrooms, which normally in Germany they'd have a cream sauce on this too, but these are just garlic. They're good. Very garlic. Good flavor overall.
Oh, and Chanda found her thing. They got cabbage noodles. She's going in. The boys making sausages up there. It's a cool little booth. Look at that bread cooking. That looks tasty.
I finally found my cabbage noodles, you guys, so I'm super excited. This is a spicy version. It's spicy halusha, cabbage and noodles, and also there's sausage in there.
They gave you a good sized cup. How much was it?
This was, well, it's $10, but then if you use a credit card, there's an extra $1 charge.
Okay.
So $11 for this giant bowl.
Not bad.
Oh my god, that is so good. It's like,
How spicy? Super spicy?
no, not really at all. I mean, for
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
I would say, even if you don't like spicy food, it's not really that spicy.
Yeah.
You know, German food isn't generally spicy to begin with, so, yeah, it's got like a tiny little kick to it, but it's nothing. It's just good cabbage noodles. So we also wanted to mention that just like at Disney, here we are eating on an electrical box.
Yeah.
We were in a tent earlier, but it was so hot in there. My God, it's
No
like
wind.
90-some degrees.
Yeah, there's no
today.
wind to blast through
There's
it.
a little bit of a breeze going on out
Yeah.
here, and we're in the but
Shade.
One thing I wanted to mention about this, it's kind of in like it's almost like a soup, right? Like a broth, like a chicken broth. And I will say, now that we've gotten down further, it is getting a little bit spicier.
It's spicy.
because I can see the
actually
red
kind of
pepper in
like
there.
the spice because normally cabbage noodles are kind of bland.
Yes, this adds but it's still not like super spicy. So I would say, I mean, if you even like sort of even remotely spicy food,
Like if you go to a Thai place, I'd say this is like maybe Thai 2 or something, Thai 3.
it's very mild
Yeah.
for like that, but it's a good amount. It's just a normal good amount of spice. Like if you eat hot wings, it's
Yep.
pretty comparable to that. But the broth, like the chicken broth that it's in, my God, it's so delicious. Like these are some of the best cabbage noodles I have ever had.
Yeah, really good. And here we are. Get some free pretzels. We're heading over to the vendor area, I guess. And it is very nice over here in the shade. It's hot out again today. Do you have a place to buy steins in here? All kinds of them. Yeah, it's interesting. Some cool art. Oh, and they got all kinds of crazy hats here.
Seriously.
Chicken hats. And here we go. We've reached the other end.
So I just thought I would mention, while we were eating our noodles and had the camera turned off, there was a woman in front of us that was also eating noodles and making all the ridiculous noises that I was making and saying how delicious the noodles were. So we sort of drummed up a conversation with her. She said she comes here every year just to eat those noodles.
They were really good.
So obviously it's not just me that thinks that those noodles are delicious. Now she said you can buy them down here at Kroger, but she never can get them to taste the same. So there's that. Okay, so we just got half a strudel. There's a little original strudel factory right over there. They had all kinds of flavors. They had pumpkin, cherry, apple, apricot. We got cheese though. We're
cheese is
huge
best.
fans of cheese. But look at this thing. It looks amazing. You can see the layers of pastry in there.
And it was $10 for half.
$10 for half a strudel. It smells delicious.
You can get it to take home too.
You can. You don't have to eat it here. As I'm making a mess with the powdered sugar, as always, but
Cheesy.
that's lovely.
Any description?
The cheese is, I'm not sure what kind of cheese it is. It's like the same cheese that's in Danishes and stuff. It's quite sweet. The pastry is super flaky, as you saw. It was like falling off the side of my mouth. It's just really good. And it's not hot, it's like just warm. So it's just right. All right, so we just finished up our quick tour of the Cincinnati Oktoberfest. Now we only did one lap of the Oktoberfest, and we were here for about an hour and a half. So, you know, if you had more time, or if you were here with friends and you just kind of wanted to like sit around and hang out and drink and eat. I mean, obviously we did eat a few things, but literally one lap and just kind of stopping and eating a couple of things took us an hour and a half. So
there's a lot of stuff. It's big.
it's a huge Oktoberfest.
Bigger than any other one I've been in the United States, for sure.
And there are a ton of people here already, and it is only 1 o'clock. So I suspect by late afternoon this evening, this place is going to be so busy you can't even move.
It's going to be a hell of a party tonight.
Which is kind of why we wanted to come in the day. But it was really a good time. I mean, there were bands everywhere. There were plenty of tents and seating areas if you want to sit down and eat.
Yeah, if you're here, it's for sure worth checking out.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that it's free, because there's a lot of things that we do like this up around home that there's like a $5 or $10 cover charge or whatever to get in. So it was kind of nice that this one was free to get in.
And the beer prices were pretty reasonable, and the food prices weren't terrible
I thought so too. I mean, I think $9 for a full beer is not that bad. Yeah, the food wasn't bad at all either. So
yeah, and I think there is lots of stuff. I mean, they had cornhole all around. There's all kinds of stuff to do. I think there was a wiener dog race. I don't know if it's every day or if it was just one day. But
yeah. Oh, and there's a schedule and maps and all that other good stuff. So I mean, all you have to do is come down and come on in, and you can pretty much find whatever you want.
It's going to entertain you, for sure.
It is. So, our first time at Cincinnati Oktoberfest.
Yeah, I give it
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, for sure.
And just remember, whatever you decide to do, just get out there and do it.